This brief informational video was created to provide a quick overview of the Online Teacher Resource Center. You access the Online Teacher Resource Center through the Instructional Resources page on ohioable.org. To get to the Instructional Resources page, select the Resources tab and click Instructional Resources from the drop-down menu options. The Online Teacher Resource Center is under Lesson Planning. The Online Teacher Resource Center is an online database of thousands of vetted math, science, and social studies resources suitable for the adult education classroom. The adult education classroom, as you know, is a diverse landscape of student content needs and learning styles. Because of this, a one-size-fits-all lesson plan or resource may not meet the needs of all your students. Have you ever wanted to offer reading materials about the same content topic at different reading levels or in multiple formats? The Online Teacher Resource Center features thousands of resources at different educational levels and in various formats. The search functions of the Online Teacher Resource Center are designed to help you find the resources that your students need. Let's take a look at the Online Teacher Resource Center. This screenshot shows the search page for the Online Teacher Resource Center. You'll notice there are multiple options for searching. You can search the Online Teacher Resource Center either by entering your own search term or by subject area, math, science, or social studies. To search by a specific subject area, click on the drop-down arrow next to the Choose a Subject box. You will notice Math, Science, and Social Studies are available. You may notice that there isn't a section for English Language Arts, but that doesn't mean that the Online Teacher Resource Center doesn't include resources for your ELA instruction. Informational text, primary sources, and secondary sources are all types of resources included in the Online Teacher Resource Center and can be used for English Language Arts instruction. Once you've selected a subject area, you can refine your search by selecting topics and subtopics. To search by a specific topic and subtopic, simply click on the drop-down arrow next to the Choose a Topic and Choose a Subtopic boxes. You will notice the topics and subtopics are the same as the 2014 GED assessment targets, content topics, and practices. In addition to refining your search by subject area, you can also search for a specific type of resource. For example, in the subject area of social studies, the Online Teacher Resource Center features retrofitted lesson plans, exemplary texts, two types of informational texts, interactives, lesson plans, instructional guides, and background information, primary and secondary sources, slides, and videos and podcasts. And last, but certainly not least, you can refine your search by Educational Functioning Level, or EFL. This feature will help you select resources that match your students' EFLs. Once you start to define search parameters, you'll notice that colored boxes appear. Each box represents a resource that is available. The search is responsive, which means that as you select or change search options, the resources displayed will change as well. The different colors represent different types of resources. We'll address the color coding scheme in a few minutes. And finally, to start over from scratch, click the Reset button located at the bottom of the page. Now focus your attention on the Results section of the screen. Notice that resources are displayed in different colors. Resources are color-coded for your benefit. A blue resource identifies a specific resource, something that qualifies as a lesson plan, assessment, piece of information text, or video. A green box identifies a more general resource. Green resources will lead you to a website that includes multiple resources for you to choose from. For example, the green resource circled here takes you to a site that includes manipulatives for all areas and grade levels of math. This way you get to see all that the site has to offer. A yellow box identifies a resource available on loan from the PDN library. Click on a yellow resource and a new tab featuring the PDN library will open. And a maroon box identifies an Ohio Able retrofitted lesson plan. You can expect these resources to grow throughout the year as more and more teachers and programs retrofit, create, and provide lessons to the PDN. Once you find a resource you want to check out, don't worry about losing your place. When you select a resource, the resource will display in a new tab, so you never have to worry about getting lost in the Online Teacher Resource Center. The Online Teacher Resource Center aims to be as user-friendly as possible, but the internet changes daily. If you find a broken link, please click on the link icon to report it. Do you have a resource that you love to use with your adult education students but don't see it here? Please share it with us by selecting Submit your favorite online resources here. We are always on the lookout for resources for the adult education classroom and want to give the experts in the field, you, a way to share your favorite online resources with your colleagues. The link to the Online Teacher Resource Center can be found on the Ohio Able Professional Development System website, ohioable.org, under the Resources tab. The Ohio Able Professional Development Network hopes that this video will help you use this growing database of resources. If you have questions about the Online Teacher Resource Center or any of the resources, please contact the PDN by phone, email, or instant message.